Good morning everyone, this is me, DanielEast1000. I'm a very tired boy. We're up early today, it is 6:49. My alarm's probably going to go off because I actually got up a little bit early. It's been a bad one. I moved again, which is kind of strange because last time I did a video like this, I was moving out of this flat, and now I've moved back in, literally just yesterday, and I'm going on a fig think hunt with Mr. SifLord229. What a coinky dink. So today we're going off to Leicester. We've been umming and ahhing some different places where we could go for a little fig hunt, to try and find some different bits, travel further afield, see what's out there, and we're going on a bit of a road trip. Are you ready? Come on guys, let's get up out of bed and let's get going, shall we? There we go. Oh, chuffing heck. Well, it always seems to grow when I come and have a look round.
So I put a couple of new shelves up for them busts.
Oh,
because that went up when you came last time. I just got them
dotted.
dotted around because I didn't know where to put them. Big Grogu popping on, that's new I think since you were last here.
Oh yeah. Oh okay, that fat.
Yeah, it's good.
That's
I love the jetpack on him as well.
if I see that today,
Nab it.
fat for a fat. Now these plastic cheeks will sit on his throne that I've had for a year.
My God. Harry says you might want to boil a hand before giving him the blaster because he nearly snapped it when he did it.
Oh, okay. Cheers for the pro tip there.
Here
we have arrived. I ain't done too much filming on way here.
He's been doing the navigating. He's been my co-pilot.
As best as.
Hey mate, you've helped me out. It's always me that takes the wrong turns. You're like, you need to go this way, Stephen, and I'm like, yeah, I know. You
know, that it's all good. We're here now. We're here to have a look at some figs.
We're gonna get some nibbles first, I think.
I need some dinners.
I need a coffee. I need to wake up. I need to be wired for this.
But yeah, we're going to a vintage toy exchange. What's it called? I always get the name mixed up.
This is Leicester Vintage and Old Toy Shop and Forbidden Planet. This is like a pilgrimage for me because I've been wanting to go to this shop for months.
Yeah.
The selection of figgies looks mint as fooge.
I think it could be a bit spenny.
It's going to be very spenny, but I can't wait. I'm here for it.
Both here for it.
Let's go.
What? That's going to be me in a bit. When I look at the contents of my wallet, him on left.
I think I've got those.
Have you?
Yeah, I got them for Christmas. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's there.
This is nuts.
Mate. Did you get them Mandalorian packs?
No, but I wanted them. They haven't.
They've got the female one.
Oh no.
The red one.
Stop it. Can't see close. Stop it.
I love reasons for
30, I think.
Yeah. Well,
They've got so much stuff.
Just filling this up.
Yeah.
That's first time I've seen one of them. I can't believe that's a tenner, that's mad.
I know.
It's so good.
So in Spanish, Chewbacca is chiquitaba.
Are you having a good time, Daniel?
I am. I mean, I light them up. So, on to my haul from a phenomenal day out with Mr. SifLord229, the man, the myth, the legend. First things first, I do have to say, a brother did hook a brother up. He also hooked a brother up with this guy. The Book of Boba Fett, which is a figure I've been waiting so long for, mainly because I managed to get myself a 3D printed throne from the end credit scene of The Mandalorian. I've had that ready for this figure effectively since after that came out, because I'm like, that's really cool, I need that, and I bet Hasbro won't do a throne for it. Thank you, Steve, for hooking me up with him. Finally the throne has correct plastic cheeks to sit upon it. So that was like a preemptive thing. We went to Leicester. Steve was really wanting to check out Leicester Vintage and Old Toy Shop. I've heard bits about them, but in the build up to it, I've been checking out the social medias and whatnot, and I have to admit, I was getting quite pumped about visiting them. Oh boy, when we got there, it totally lived up to expectation. If you are in the UK and you are a collector of anything toy related really, you are going to be in your absolute element. There's something for everyone, tons and tons of nostalgia. You never know what you might find there. Like I said, it was my first time going there and I definitely need to go back at some point soon. Great selection of Star Wars figures, old and new, but then there was plenty of things that I was looking at around the shop that's like, that's from my childhood, I remember that. In terms of what I picked up from there, everyone knows me, I love my Black series. And there was one figure that I skipped on. I got a version of it, which was the carbonised, although over time I've kind of gone off that copy of it, and I kind of wish I just got the standard version. I wasn't expecting to find this, and particularly I wasn't expecting to find it at this price. So I got the Sith Trooper for 10. I think it could have been second-hand just because it's been cut at the bottom there. I'm not too fussed about that. 10 quid for this. It's a figure that I've been looking for some time. The second thing I picked up, I spotted it in the cabinet and I'm like, I've already got this figure, but I have wanted to get another one of the Elite Spec Ops Clone Trooper. It's not a Clone Trooper, oh my god. So this one was loose, I thought 15 quid for this. No brainer, I had to get it. Just so I've got two of these guys to flank Imperial Crosshair when I get him out on display. I may have to find a 3D printed flamethrower accessory to go with this guy. Really chuffed to pieces. Me and Steve went off to FIEND Planet. Slightly disappointing, nothing really of note. I was hoping to see some of the newer figures that have apparently been trickling out. No, nada, not even any new retro figures. That's fine, it's okay. It was worth checking at the very least. We then went to another shop because I said to Steve, alright, I'm into my sort of miniature painting, cheeky plug, but if you haven't seen Joy of Miniature Painting, playlist up there somewhere for you to check out. And I did notice online that there was a store that sold some Star Wars Legion stuff, and I thought, you know what, we'll have a go at it. How Leicester Vintage Toy Shop was, in terms of customer service, that's like levels of customer service. The other shop we went to, I would say there was nada customer service. I would like to go into more detail about it, but I quite frankly don't want to waste my breath. I did end up buying something from them though, and it was the Inferno Squad. Yeah, if you want repeated business, be a bit more proactive, a bit more welcoming. Just the basics. There was no basics there, let's just say that. But anyways, I got myself some Star Wars Legion Inferno Squad boys. I was hoping to find some Snow Troopers, but these are going to accompany Iron Versio very nicely. That's that. So after we did that thing, we were both up and iron if we should go back to the vintage toy shop, and I said, well, actually there was one more thing I wouldn't mind picking up. This, the Ahsoka's Clone Trooper. I haven't seen these on shop pegs until going in there, even though I've seen a lot of people say that they've seen them, but I haven't. And they had a couple of them, so it was very tempting to get a couple of these guys, but I thought no, limit myself to one. And this is better than the Black Series one, quite frankly. I've not even opened it yet, but in terms of paint, I think Hasbro did a terrific job for what it is. So I'm looking forward to, do I keep it boxed or do I open it? I don't know. We have one last little whip round. Steve does a little bit more filming and he spots something in the cabinet. It's in a little white box. So we're both like, what is it? It's obviously a mail away figure. There's a code on it. So I say to Steve, well, hold on a minute. What about my phone? Go on to Google, hashtag 69734 Star Wars. Oh, it's this. And Steve, he sprints to the counter to get them to open it up. And I'm still stood there, I'm having a little look round. I was like, hold on, there's another one. So they get them out.
That's the one.
It's the one.
That's the one. Oh. You got all his instruments and everything. Yeah.
It's got the instruments.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. 20 quid for the pair. Steve's like, you wanting one? I'm like, this is too cool to pass up. And it's of the Cantina band member. All minty fresh in baggies. My one admittedly did have the accessory pack open, but it had all the accessories. But Steve told me the story behind this, and I think it harked very hard home to me in terms of what collecting's all about.
Emotional over a little fucking plastic figure, and I just swore on your camera. You can beat that out though. That's fine.
No, I'm keeping it in.
Mate, I'm absolutely buzzing.
I think we've had a good day. And honestly, sharing moments like that, that's why I'm in it for collecting. Actually, oh, balls, there is more. So, we get back, and Steve says, got one more little thing. What? What are you talking about? Brings out this case. And it's filled with Star Wars micro machines. He has a little rummage, and he says, look, take your pick. But there's one thing in here that I know you'll want. I can't. That's a Micro Machines Grand Admiral Thrawn with a black cape looking all grand. I want to do a Grand Admiral Thrawn sort of focus shelf. This is going to be quite literally quite a little lovely feature. But he also let me have a rummage through, hooked me up with some minis that I'm going to do paint jobs on potentially, one of which will be for him. So I picked this one out and I said, hey, do you know what I'm thinking? And Steve says, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I can't wait to work on this. This is me, DanielEast1000, signing out, and thank you very much for watching.